Starting from September 2023, international students in 6 fields of study in Quebec French language colleges and universities outside of Greater Montreal will be able to get a huge cut in tuition fees, and they will be able to pay as low as $3,000 as tuition fees to come into Canada and school. Guys, this is awesome. That's a difference of roughly $21,000 in tuition fees, meaning that you will be paying only $3,000 to school in Canada. This is the ultimate chance you have to come into Canada and school for almost free. Normally, an average student pays as much as $24,000 per year to school in Quebec or to school in any of the schools in Quebec. But right now, the government is saying that if you have $3,000, you can come into Canada to school as long as you are schooling in Quebec and as long as you are schooling in any university outside of Greater Montreal. Guys, this is a big opportunity. $3,000 is really, really low. That is for 1 year. So if you have a 1-year course you are going to be studying here in Canada, you will be paying only $3,000 while schooling here. And if it's a 2-year course, you'll be paying $6,000, and which can be paid in installments. Guys, this is your opportunity. Do not miss this opportunity. I want to give you an insight to how cheap this particular program is. In case you are wondering, let me put it in layman's language. Now, normally, I have a sister who schools in Canada, and her tuition fees for 2 years of schooling in Canada amounted to $26,000, 26,000 Canadian dollars. Now, if you do the maths, meaning that she paid $14,300,000 while she schooled in Canada. Guys, for 2 years, $14,300,000 just for schooling. This is aside cost of staying in Canada, like your accommodation, your feeding, living expenses generally. This is aside all that. Now, the government of Quebec is telling you that if you have $3,000, guys, $3,000, okay? I'm doing the mathematics for you live so that you can see what this means. Now, with $3,000, right? $3,000, you can come into Canada. In my country, this is about 1.9 million as compared to 14.3 million my sister paid. So if you have 1.9 million for 2 years, if you have 1.9 million, you can school in Canada for 1 year. This is the cheapest study route I have seen so far. So in case you have French, or you know French, or you are ready to learn French, this is your chance to come into Canada with this route. Now, this is a strategy by the province to increase the number of international students who are attracted to the province of Quebec. It is known because the province is a French-speaking province. A lot of people do not come to the province. They would rather go to other provinces where they speak English. But if you have French knowledge, or if you're able to learn French, or if you know French right now, this is your chance to pay little money to come into Canada to school and also to migrate to Canada and become a permanent resident after your school. So how do you qualify to come into this country through this route? Now, for you to qualify, you need to be a full-time student. Full-time, not part-time. You need to be a full-time student in any of the colleges or universities in Quebec outside of Greater Montreal who is enrolled in any of the French language program under information technology, engineering, healthcare, early child education, social services. These are the programs you are allowed to study full-time in any college or university in Quebec outside of Greater Montreal, guys. Please take note. The second way you can qualify is that both your place of residence and your workplace must be outside Greater Montreal. So it means that you cannot be living in Greater Montreal and you are schooling in a province outside Greater Montreal and you qualify. You won't qualify. So your place of residence and your school must be outside of Greater Montreal. That's the second way to qualify for this program. There are quite a number of universities or colleges we have outside in Quebec, outside of Greater Montreal. I'm going to be listing a few of them because most of them are French, French worded. And I'm not a French, I don't understand French, so I might not be able to say it the way it is. The first one is University Laval. This is one of the universities outside of Greater Montreal. This is one of the universities that is allowed under the French program and you can qualify for under this route. The second university is Bishop's University. This is the second university you will find outside of Greater Montreal. The third university is Université de Sherbrooke. Université de Sherbrooke is also outside Greater Montreal. So this is one of the universities you can apply. The fourth university is University TELUQ. This is one of the universities outside Greater Montreal as well. Like I said earlier, there are several other universities, but because I cannot pronounce them in French, that is the reason why I'm not bringing them here. So you want to do your research to find out these other universities outside Greater Montreal that you can apply to. Make sure you do your research to see the one you want. Let's take one university. Most of the universities in Quebec are good universities with good ranking globally. So I want to break it down. I want to show you one. Let's use University Laval for an example so that we can see what their ranking is, what the university looks like. University Laval is one of the oldest French language universities in the whole of North America. This university is a public research company. In fact, this university is a major research university for Canada as a whole. This university was established in 1663. It is one of the long-standing universities we have in the whole of Canada. Now, University Laval has a good ranking globally, guys. You can search this online to see. So you are not being shortchanged. Not because we're saying come to Quebec, we're saying universities are not good. This is a global ranking university. It's a good school that you benefit from. They have qualified lecturers, they have qualified good standard of teaching, and all of the things you desire are found in this school. The global ranking of the University of Laval ranges between 251 to 300. So it means that if you are setting the ranking according to highest number, what ranking a school is, they are between 251 to 300. All of this information I'm giving to you are things you can find in public domain. So you can also do your research to confirm the things I'm saying. The University of Laval also offers scholarships. So in case you are someone who is looking for scholarship aid, financial aid, bursaries, and all of those things, they offer these services as well to candidates. All you need to do is go to their website and see the requirements for scholarships, financial aid, or bursaries, as the case may be. So the first thing I want to do is go to Google and type in University of Laval, and then it opens up for us. Then we scroll down and go to programs available. Here you'll find all the programs that are available right now. So we scroll down and then we'll get to find all the programs they have. We have bachelor's, we see masters. Let's take masters for instance, and then you see all the available programs they have for masters. So depending on what you want, you can click on the one you want to see the requirements they need. Now let's move on to the prepare how to apply, right? So here you will find the details you need to apply, and then you can prepare your file. You'll find all the requirements that they need for the particular course you want to do, and every other details you need. You find everything here, and then you find that you'll find that the other information, just keep clicking and then you see what you want. Let's go to the third part, which is to submit your application. These are the requirements you need for the online application. So please just navigate your way, just click on anything, read, and so that you'll have more information about what you need for your course. So going to the last part, that is to track your application. So after you have submitted the application, you can even track your application to know what stage your application is in and if there's any information they have for you. So guys, that's how to go about this. So you can do it for the other schools that I mentioned in the video. I hope that this video would help you to come into the country fast. Like I'm always here to give you tips, strategies, routes that you can use to make your way to Canada very easy. In case you're looking for how to apply for jobs in Canada and you've been finding it very difficult, I did a video on how to find jobs through the Canada Job Bank. You find it next. Watch that video next so that you get value.